Good afternoon, welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. I'm Mark and I'm going to take you for a walk around our 2011 Holden Caprice this afternoon. By the end of this video you'll see this is probably one of the most attractive examples of this model car that you'll ever see. Commence at the front of the car, beautiful chrome grille running through the middle, the chrome garnish running through the bottom of the front bar, factory fog lights surrounded by chrome. Also important to note, we've got factory colour-coded front sensors fitted. A few very minor cosmetic touch-ups on the bonnet, just a couple of little stone chips, but pretty much undetectable to the eye until you get within a couple of inches of the bonnet. We move down to the driver's side. Once again you notice consistent chrome running through the bottom of the doors, colour-coded outer door handles with chrome running around the surround. You notice the distinctive indicators in the front guards. It is a Series 2, which gives it a few extra things that we'll chat about later. Factory alloy wheels. Really important to note, for a 2011 model, the alloy wheels are virtually unmarked. Very good tread on the tyres, and overall, as you can see by our presentation running down the driver's side, not a mark on this car. Once again, consistency continues around the rear of the car, chrome badging, keeping just that high level of consistency as far as the quality goes. Is fitted with a reverse camera, which we'll touch on a little bit later. Factory tow bar as well. Also factory colour-coded reverse sensors as well. Fitted with tow bar, 2.1 tonne towing capacity, so certainly going to do what you need it to do from a towing point of view. And as we move down towards the passenger side now, overall this car, the Juco for a car approaching 3 years old, is in outstanding condition. Obviously a garage car, certainly a credit to the previous owner. Once again, if you were to expect any scuff marks, it would be on the left-hand alloys. A really minor mark on the left-hand rear wheel, and a very minor one on the left-hand front. Once again, fairly hard to see unless you're right up close. So overall, the exterior condition of this car is in stunning order. Okay, now exciting stuff to chat about under the bonnet, just performance and economy. Factory fitted V6 motor will deliver you 9.9 litres per 100 k's combined. It's going to give you in excess of 717 kilometres to a tank of petrol based on a 71 litre fuel tank. At the same time, 210 kilowatts of power, 350 newton meters of torque. So basically, for a good sized medium to large family car, delivers you the power but delivers you the economy at the same time. Just back around to the rear of the car now. Access to the boot two ways, just by a button that is located in the glove box, or just by the keys, a little button on the actual key itself. So as you can see, very sizable boot. You can also drop the little centre section down if we need to store something a little bit longer in the cargo area. Also got our little mesh cargo carrier there, just if you've got a little bit of shopping and you don't want it flying around in the back of the boot. In the event that you need to get to the spare, simple matter of just locking the cover up out of the way, just into the little locator. You do notice is a factory alloy spare wheel and never been on the car. Brand new tyre. Obviously presents as new. Once again, consistent with the exterior of the car, just in absolutely stunning order. Yeah. Okay, so now we're on the inside of the Caprice, and we'll run through all of the options this car has, and does have quite a lot of them. Just starting on the dashboard section of the car, our steering wheel's adjustable, height and reach adjustable. Just gives us a chance to highlight, we've got light sensitive headlights, so they'll turn themselves on when required as it gets dark. We've got factory cruise control on our indicator stalk there. Straighten our wheel back up now. Just simple matter of pulling that lever up into position, extremely simple. Lock our steering wheel away. On our right hand side of our leather wrap steering wheel, our audio volume control, our button for picking up and disengaging phone calls with our Bluetooth. Being the Series 2, you do actually have audio streaming in conjunction with your Bluetooth. Directly below our navigation button, which we'll move to in a moment, we move across to our left-hand side audio button, which basically changes us between radio, CD, stored music or audio streaming as mentioned, and this one to our side. You can change tracks when you're streaming, or also changes stations if you're on the radio as well. Once again, CD player will change your tracks on that as well, just by the touch of a button. Moving into, before we do move into the centre section, just on our trip computer there, feeds you all the information that you need up on your screen. Odometer, as you can see, which we'll get to, only 23,500 Ks. Average speed, fuel used, trip times, remaining fuel, distance to empty, obviously overspeed function, where we can set it to actually tell us when we're over the speed limit. Moving into the centre console, is fitted with satellite navigation. As you can see, really clear picture on screen. This is us, Kangan Drive in Berwick, number 20, destination for your motor car buying. Also is fitted with I can't speak properly anymore, reverse camera from factory, and as you can see, extremely clear picture that comes up on our screen. Detects everything that's behind us, even though we've got a fair bit of sunlight shining down onto that camera at the back of the car, still gives you a really clear picture. Pop it back into park there. Dual zone climate control, air conditioning and heating. We do have it running at a fair speed at the moment because it's quite warm outside. Basically, once you've got it set up the way you like, just hit your auto button whenever you hop into the car and away you go. Just coming back up to the top there, obviously all your navigation controls for setting everything just on your main control panel. Obviously your slot for your CDs up the top. Our transmission that we move down to can be driven as a normal automatic, or we can move across into either sports or performance mode. In the Holdens they do call it sports shift. Just allows us to manually move through the gears by the stick, or if you'd prefer to just be lazy, just leave it in drive and off you go. We can automatically turn off the reverse sensors, stop them beeping when we are reversing if you only want to see the image on the camera itself. Manual button to turn traction control off if need be, not recommended. We do have a little storage container there, obviously into an era in 2011, no such thing as ashtrays fitted in cars. We have a manual button to lock and unlock the doors from the inside of the vehicle, all of our controls for our exterior power mirrors, and then all of our controls for our power windows. Isolation of power windows if we don't want the kids opening and closing them. A little coin storage compartment. Our cup holders here directly behind. Handbrake of course as standard. And then also you've got the option just inside the console lid. We've got our auxiliary and USB inputs, and you've also got an additional 12 volt socket there as well. Next thing we move on to is just, let's have a really good look at the quality of this interior. I feel like we're sitting in a new car, to be quite honest. It is absolutely unmarked. Door trims, factory leather seats, factory leather infills in your door trims as well. Genuine factory Holden carpets. Just everything about this car inside and out. And I'm just scanning around the interior as Matt is with the camera now. Struggle to find a mark in this car. Honestly, it's just beautifully maintained. Which takes me to the service books. I'll touch on airbag safety in a minute. Was owned by the Department of Education. So obviously a very learned driver was driving this vehicle, and hence the reason for perfect servicing as well. Every service carried out, and the beautiful part is when you look at service history, you look at the exterior and the interior of this car, it's just, honestly, you know, I might have repeated myself a few times, it's a testament to the previous owners. Airbag safety, really important. Front side curtain airbags helps this car achieve its 5-star ANCAP safety rating. A stack of motor car we're sitting in right now. In summary, I've got to tell you, before we even started filming this video, I was actually really excited about this car, the quality of the motor car, It's only done 23,000 kilometres, perfect service history. Few of the stats again, 9.9 litres per 100 k's, delivers you nearly 720 kilometres with a tank of fuel, 210 kilowatts, 350 newton metres, 5-star ANCAP safety rating, sat nav, reverse camera. This car's got the lot, and you won't see a better example of a 2011. Hope this gives you a really good idea of the quality. Feel free to give us a ring, 9907 0555.